Okay, guys, what's up? Shen, Miguel, etc. here. Um, I'm just gonna look over two games today that I thought I played pretty badly. They're just from two random solo queue games for my min. Um, I'm mostly just recording these for myself, but I'll upload them, I guess. And if anyone happens to watch them, sure. Hopefully, it can be helpful. You do too. But yeah, these are gonna be like pretty winged. I looked over the lanes, kind of briefly already. But more or less, yeah, it's going to be winged. I have my epic pen here, and yeah, it's going to do the lanes. So first off, Sion versus Kled. I was first time this matchup, this game, but the idea I had going in was I just wanted to play safe early because I knew Udyr was pathing up, and I knew Kled probably like just fucks you up because you're playing Sion, he's playing Kled, and I mostly played it out according to plan, but at a couple errors along the way that made the lane really hard. Okay, so walk into lane. I overleashed a little bit, so I lost that first minion, but I got the XP at least, so it didn't matter too much. I'm just cleaning up minions, trying to avoid Kled's Q, spacing out of his range. Oh, just the wave shove. He threw it at kind of weird time, so I got hit by it, but it's fine. Get a grass proc off. Now, I'm pretty happy at this point. Lane's still coming into me, so I can just chill. Walk up to get this minion because the Kled spaced back, which was really bad by him. He should have pushed me off that minion for sure, but gave it to me for free. Here, I end up freezing, which I think was fine. The only reason I did it was because if I let it crash, I would have probably lost those two minions that were already low health. So, but ultimately, the freeze doesn't do anything. I'm not really trying to hold it, nor do I think I can. At least it's not topside either, so it doesn't really do anything. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this lane state. It's gonna end up pushing out, but that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna think about this. I think I should have just tried to freeze it, like, harder. Like, I'm queuing the wave here, which I think... I ended up queuing the wave twice. Because there's that one, and then this one coming up, just trying to trade the Kled, but I don't think I want to hit the wave at all. I just want to hold it here as long as possible, because it gives me Udyr protection. So, yeah, I shouldn't have queued to harass. I should have just kept the last setting and chilling. So, as a result, lane ends up pushing out, which is really bad. Well, just in the 1v1, it's not too bad, but since I knew Udyr's topside, it's going to end up fucking me up. Have to E cannon here, which is fine. Another thing I didn't know going into the matchup was you have to queue like kind of preemptively. I'm not sure if I'm a potato or what, but it's hard to react to the Kled like simultaneously. Maybe I can. I wasn't really thinking about it, to be honest, so next time I play this matchup, I guess it depends where he is, because here he's at like the end of the radius, so if he E's out, it's going to be really, really hard to react. But if he's like here, then I can probably react to the E. So yeah, I guess just thinking about where the Kled is in your queue is important in this matchup, and knowing when to release it. So yeah. It's fine though. Lane's push. I'm just trying to still push the lane. Kled's hitting it for some reason, which is like kind of troll. I'm autoing minions to keep my grasp up, but I guess I just didn't want to keep it up. It's already still pushing out, so I think it'd be fine for me to auto there. Okay. This is another fuck up. This is like a similar mistake where I needed to release it faster, either preemptively or reactively, depending on where he is in the queue. So yeah, I should have just released it preemptively. And then I thought this was a fine spot for me to trade in because he's just dashing all my minions, but it ends up unfolding like this. Kind of just fucks me up. So I guess I wasn't supposed to trade there and just leave him. Maybe just like E auto walk away. So kind of cute for fun there again. And I really do not know when to use Sion Q. I really use it arbitrarily, I think. I guess I was trying to get minions there, but I ended up just missing both I was going for. So yeah, at this point, I'm like terrified of Udyr because I know he's topside. So I'm just playing back, just trying to get as many minions as I can, soak all the XP. Because I think if Kled EQs onto me and Udyr comes up and like flash Qs me or some shit, it'll be bad. Okay, it's another hindsight thing, but I should have just warded a little deeper. I can either ward like further down the bush, or like, see if I can draw this. This little, fuck, it's too bad. There's a little spot you can ward that covers basically a river bush and the tri bush, which is good because Udyr. Actually, I was gonna say Udyr doesn't come in very fast, but I guess that's the only thing he can do. So I probably should just ward deeper in river. Oops. Okay. Anyway, this is a bad spot. I just want to crash this wave ASAP. So I make a really big mistake here too, actually. I would. So how this should have played out, I ward river deeper, and then I just throw everything into this wave. If Kled doesn't have W, he can't really just kill me. And it's like a 14-second cooldown level 1 also. So I have like a pretty decent timer to just like chuck all my health, all my mana into this wave, and I think get it out. Instead, I end up spacing like really defensively, which is bad. I end up queuing it eventually, but by the time it's too late. I actually would have been fine here also, but I'm a griefer. I thought I was chilling at this point, and so I just didn't look at my minimap, but if either the ward was better or I looked like at this very second, I wouldn't have clicked in for this minion. And this doesn't work. I also think, okay. So yeah, going into this is actually winnable for me, I think. I have this fat ass wave. I have basically all my abilities. Plus I have Sion passive, so I should be able to kill at least one of them. So looking at this, I was just waiting for him to dismount before like blowing my load on the Kled. That's how I was looking at it. So this flash might have been grief. I could have flashed into the bush maybe, but the idea was I just wanted to keep cutting around my minions. So maybe I could have. That's kind of a really random me. I think I was trying to eat the Kled, but I ended up eating the Udyr. I think I should have just autoed the Kled. I should have autoed the Kled, flashed in the bush, then my E would have up. Then I could, if Kled keeps chasing, I can look to turn onto him, or I can Kled backs off and then Udyr keeps coming. So if Kled does this and Udyr does this, I can look to turn on the Udyr with this big ass wave. Or if they both just keep walking in, I think I'll have a solid chance of killing the Kled, at the very least in passive. Instead, I kind of just flash for fun. I thought the idea was to be in the wave, but I just think that's kind of useless. Because the wave will keep chasing in the bush as well. Yeah, I misplay my E. And I'm getting Kled flash here, but kind of useless. Or I don't get the kill. Try to do my best to shove in the wave as much as I can here, get as many minions as I can. And this is like bad. Definitely bad. I think Kled maybe could have froze the wave here, then I would have been forced to TP. But he ended up just letting it come in. Only reason you would want to freeze the wave here is Kled is because you have TP as well, so you can, when we both TP back, might be advantageous for you. I'd have to think about how that'd play out more from the Kled side, but from my POV at least, I'm like sad right now, but the wave's pushing in, so it could be worse. Okay, at this point, I'm also scared of getting reganked by Udyr, so I don't want to like fuck up and die for fun. Kled's also really low, so I can just kill him when it's freezing by my wave if he stays. Just looking to pressure him off his minions. I know he can't really, even if Udyr's there, I'll see him coming and I can just run. Plus I can just dismount Kled and then the Kled basically won't be a champion. In the gank at least. Just picking up minions defensively still. Don't know where Udyr is. Here, I'm trolling. He's bot, but no real reason for me to walk up. Yep. Just getting freeze here. Okay. Alright, this is troll, but like whatever, man. New more Sion games. I'm extending the trade here. Not sure if this was good or not. So I missed this. Kled, I could have just W at this instant, EM, kite back, and then maybe walk up to W him as when I can do the damage, but I think just autoing him, trading autos is really bad. Okay, I'm just looking to pick up this wave. Kled's gonna end up ulting me here. You can see how this plays out, but I didn't think he could kill me. Yep. At this, maybe I could have, maybe if I angled it differently, it would have killed him. Because if I just, instead of what I have here, do like this, it's obviously not going to be that range. That's a shit drawing, but maybe it catches him. I think the idea was good, but yeah, poor execution. Okay, I see Kled saying. Initially, I thought maybe I could just recall and TP back, but I honestly think either Kled will be able to shove it, or Kled will just insta-recall, and then maybe he loses a wave. But I also figure if I just say, this situation's already good for me without needing to use TP, because I'll have like the range advantage on him, so let's kill him. Queuing this wave was really troll. I wanted to still push the wave out. And this is just worse than if the lane was back here. This is also really bad for me because I saw my entire team was in their bot jungle, so Udyr's like 99% topside, so I just have to back off here. Technically could have TP'd, but I don't think it really does anything. If I was carry champ, maybe I would have just for like the cannon XP or whatever, but playing tank, it's kind of whatever. Baus would disagree, but I'm not the Baus, so my sound's kind of worthless. Walking in our jungle, Udyr, we pinged out our Udyr might be on our top side, and he is. So initially I'm just cutting away, but then I see Rise TPN, so I can pretty happy to keep trading with him. I actually played this. I played this part decently well, but I ended up fucking up. Immediately, I should just start walking back because I know Kled's coming. Plus, I should know Akali's coming, but I wasn't thinking about that fact in the moment. So yeah, I ended up clicking up too far. Then, oh, I ended up clicking back was the bad part to try and help Rise, but then Akali was just there. Flash ignites me and I die. And yeah. So this is still like pretty bad. I'm kind of griefing, but game's not completely doomed. Okay. Kled overstays. Yeah. Hold my Q to until Kled dismounts. By the way, if Lee didn't dismount him there, I would have started screaming, but chilling. I could have froze this here, but I didn't think Kled had TP, so I ended up just shoving it, which is fine. He didn't have TP, so all works out. I'm spacing for my tabbies. I could maybe take a play here, but Kled's probably like halfway there already. Probably should have thought more about the timer. It's like 22 seconds with home guards. But yeah, base was good. Come back with my tabbies. I'm like big chillin' now. I'm a little behind Kled, but I'm about to ding 8, so it's fine. So walk up to Q the wave. I have bombies, so realistically I can't freeze. I'm just waiting to see what the Kled does before I take action on the wave. And he's still here, so I'm happy keeping the wave in this spot. It's going to push out anyway, so it's not bad that I eat the wave there, but ideally would have hit Kled, then I can line Q on him. Just getting his space defensively. Kled all his cooldowns. End up dodging. E. Kite back. Was looking for Q, but he R's me, so it's like fine. Just traded like half my health bar for Kled R. Plus I have pots, so kind of chilling. Wave's in a good spot for me also. Oh, this is really rough. This actually ended up losing me the lane, I think. I think we were decently even up until this point, but I ended up having to sack this wave because he can dive me. He ends up flashing on me here too, but I react in time. Yeah, but I lose a lot off that. He gets played as well, I think. Yeah. So what happens here? Walk up. This is fine. This is fine. Spacing defensively still. Dodge out. I think autoing him there was bad. I should just E, walk away, and then Q him. I ended up doing it like kind of late, but yeah, cancels me with R. I ended up taking a couple autos there for free because I was just kind of trading autos for fun. Yeah, this is when this... I didn't think his cooldowns were up by now. Or, I guess I just wasn't thinking about his cooldowns. I just thought I could EQ him. But yeah, he ends up going through me. And then I thought I could just R him while he was taking turret, but he E'd back at a good time, so I ended up missing the R, and yeah, I just fucked him here. So how I was supposed to play this was... Okay. Dodge was good. Immediately E, just keep running, don't trade autos, especially because I don't have grasp up. Q him, if he Rs me, that's fine. But I should have a little more HP here is the big thing. Then I should know Kled's cooldowns. Basically line up with my E, with how I used it, I think. Wait, actually, I'm gonna look that up really quick. Sion, Fandom, yeah, Kled, Fandom. Joust 14 seconds, level 1. E is 12 seconds, so yeah, I should know that my E kind of lines up with it. Should before game thing. Even this, I think I should have started charging up W here already. And then I should have just released this preemptively, knowing he's going through me. If I released it here even, this was fine, but we see a little too late. Then I should know he has a second dash. When he's gonna use it's like unknown to me, but I should just keep it in mind so I wouldn't R here. Or I could have R'd at a different angle maybe. Maybe if I R'd like, instead of this, do like this. Because this one would have hit both these sides. So I could have R'd. I could have either saved it or just used it better. Instead, yeah, I go over here. My mouse cursor's over here. And then yeah, lane's like basically this is where I lose lane, I think. Go. Actually, not gonna go over the mid game by the way. This is taking off taking longer than I thought it would. But yeah, come back to lane. I'm like decently behind now, but items aren't too gapped. I have a freeze here, at least in this top side. Kled has to play scared, so I'm pretty happy. Looking for something. DM forces Z out. Still chilling. I ended up pushing here because I figured Lee Sin and Ryze might want to dive the Kled with Herald, but Drake spawning, so I don't see Kled up. And I assumed he would have showed if he was in lane, so I'm just shoving it. Yep. I see Kled show mid, so plus I don't have enough gold for my item yet, so I just want to shove this next wave and get my Sunfire on base. That's what ends up happening. Get the plate as well. Pack secured. Oh yeah. Then I see some shenanigans going down mid. I don't think I would have kept rotating if Udyr didn't show, but once I saw Udyr, I figured I could get something here. So yep, ult from river. I don't know how Kali didn't get hit by this, by the way. She's too good, I guess. Yep, ends up getting killed. It's all good. Yeah, I have to start trudging my way back. Maybe this rotation was just bad, to be honest. Because I see Kled top here, so if I stay mid, if I use ulti mid, I should basically know he's going to get this turret, especially because he has TM out. But, yeah, probably a bad rotation, to be honest. It looks like they would have killed me, or killed her without me anyway. So yeah, Kled ends up getting another plate and a wave off me. Which sucks, but what can you do? I guess not rotate, but yeah, you know. So this is a cannon wave, so it should be chilling. Plus I just need to recall because I'm sitting on a decent bit of gold. Okay. And then this is actually, like, now I know this is when I start to beat him. A lot of these trades start going a lot better for me just because I can trade autos with him because he doesn't do that much damage to me. He's sitting on Tiamat Phage Tabby while I just have my completed item plus Tabby, so I'm actually a decent bit stronger than him. Just wanted to rewatch that Q. Should have released it a little earlier again. Man, I just need to play more Sion. Champion's actually like, kind of hard. I'm kind of a potato, but... Miss D, because I'm trolling. Miss Q, because I'm trolling. Yeah, no. At this point, it's chilling. Just farming up, waiting for objectives to spawn, shit like that. I have TP, so if anything goes crazy. I actually should have just been walking up to him, I think, and contesting shove. I was a lot stronger than him, I think. Even if he gets like full combo off of me, as long as I don't miss like literally every single ability, the trade will go well for me. I was kind of still in the mindset where I'm just planning to play even, but I think this is when I'm just like fucking and trade and see what happens, and it ends up going pretty well for me. Sunfire's OP. Get slash, space out of the queue. He actually ends up trading into me, which is grief. I let his W stack and then I can do this to him. I could have ulted his as it pulled me back. It would have been slightly better, but ultimately same result. He burned slash. Then yeah, I don't really have kill threat without my ult. Oh, this is kind of sad actually. I think Rise misplayed this and I played this decently well. So then the Q is he's going up to me on the E. Yeah, Rise should have been spacing differently, just blocking off his exit. I'm in no threat there. As long as I'm not just sprinting into him. Oh, do some more trading. And as you can see, even with Cleaver, these trades I'm like kind of fucking him up. I'm just trading into cooldowns, but it's like still decently even. Plus I have the burst potential to kill him. So I actually think I played this bad as well. I think this might have been a kill. I think I should have just queued him, dismounted him, and then I can look for ER when everything's back up. But it looks like Kali's roaming topside, so good enough anyway. Oh, here might have been the kill. There was one clip I watched and I thought I should for sure kill him. Missed all my abilities, XD. Here, this is it. My W just explodes him for 300 damage. I did not think it'd do this much, but I think I could have instarred him and then gotten at least like auto Q off. I don't know if it would have killed him or not, but should have tried to find out because I don't think it was very high cost to go for it. I don't think I would have died at least. Yeah. There's more of this game, but kind of just want to go into the next lane because yeah, lane phase is basically over now. So ultimately, I think from this VOD, big takeaways are knowing when I start winning this matchup which was either if you somehow get ahead early or like at Sunfire Tabbies, you start just kind of fucking him up. Another thing is, sure, I'll write this down. Good boy. Sion versus Kled. Wind at Mew at Sunfire Tabby. Another thing was like think about how I'm using the Qs, because in that early like wave 3, I was just queuing the wave trying to hit him, but I wasn't really thinking about how my Q would affect the wave, so. I guess another thing you could say, there was that one bad rotation mid where I ended up bleeding wave. This was like mechanical. There's a lot of mechanics in this VOD, but it's kind of hard to just write down exactly how you're supposed to play it better. I also think I was just, yeah, I was being a bum with looking at my minimap this game. It was not good. Yeah. A lot of mechanics. Need more Sion games. And then thinking about what happens top on a rotation. So that's in reference to when I rotated mid and Kled got like a wave and a half on me plus a plate. Okay. Let's just go to the next VOD. This game was Shen versus Poppy. Also, as you can see, decent elo games. Okay. This matchup, I actually, here, I'll show you something really quick. Sending help. I actually didn't consult this before, but I normally do. I figured the matchup was going to be easy. Yeah, I think this matchup should be pretty hard winning for Shen, to be honest. I figured I'd kill pressure in the lane, so I went Ignite, but if I'm going to get fucked up, I usually go TP on Shen. In solo queue, at least. Okay. I was kind of dicking around, but so I didn't come to cheese her earlier, but yeah. I was looking at cheese, but she shows up with lane, so I just ended up walking over. So initially, my idea to play this lane is just play for push and then probably cheat her on her level 3, which is I forget who the jungler was this game. This is Nidalee, but I think as long as I'm not griefing on third wave, they shouldn't be able to kill me. So yeah, I end up autoing to get slow push. This was weird. I think my sword was in a weird spot, so this worked out, but I think on my first watch back this, my clicks were just really bad this lane. I'm like clicking like a donkey. Yeah. If I had a passive up, I can block the damage here, but I don't have passive quite yet. I don't know why I click back over here. This click was really troll. I should just either ask key or keep moving. Yep. She walks into my shit. I kind of got minion blocked here, but I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure also that letting her get shield, but also getting my sword through her is better than denying her shield, but not getting my sword through her. Because I'm pretty sure that's what would have happened if I immediately clicked down on the shield. But yeah, I get two passive autos there, which is pretty good. Lose the CS, but it's fine. Good trade. Stepping up, trying to pressure off this. I popped my sword way too early here. I think I should have gotten another 3 autos. Yeah, I don't know why. If I just keep walking, I Q her and fuck her up. Regardless, I get pretty good trade here. Man, she should be like basically dead. She's playing really bad. Denied sword. My lane's still pushing out, so I don't really want to auto these minions. Try to pressure off that, but yeah, she just had Q. It's fine, didn't get hit by it. Okay. This is another idea, or this is a bad space, I'm pretty sure. Or was it? It might be coming up. He says yes. Missing a couple of CS here and there, but it's like whatever. Move my sword up, which is good. Dire shield. This is all going fine. I should have. I definitely 100% should never get hit by that. I know she wants to queue these minions, so I don't know why I click in here. I should be like immediately click out. I cancel an auto as well. Kind of click up to Narnia here too. Yeah, actually that's fine. This doesn't matter too much. She's kind of unclean though. I think it could be better. At this point, I could have maybe looked for a trade here, but I was just thinking about when the wave is this oncoming wave and if I can crash it in time. Plus, if I trade her, I'm at threat to Italy, so I think this is fine. Also here, I didn't really know what to buy. I I just ended up going call on because that's usually what you do on like usually go like color D-Blade on cheaters. Maybe should have gone D-Blade. Probably could have gone Ruby Pot too. I'm just greedy, so I like call, but maybe it was incorrect. Shit show going on bot. Ends up being fine. Focus on the lane. Okay. Q as I walk back in the lane just so I can pull it through her soon. Just trying to thin the wave out now so I can hold the freeze. I'm kind of a griefer, so I hit a minion, but trade still ends up going fine. This lane state's really good for me. This is like basically exactly where I want it. I'm just looking for trades now. One thing I do a lot, just like on any champ, is I just don't think about how my champion paths are on minions. So what ends up happening here, I get the Q through her, but I just can't get to her because this fucking like wall of minions. She ends up clicking in anyway for fun, but she should not have gotten traded on like that. Okay. At this point, I'm thinking if I can go cancel a recall, and I can. End up narrowly getting it. I think this was really bad that I was positioned here. If I clicked up a little bit, here, can we watch that again? So I E, and then maybe I just keep walking. I also could have clicked, I clicked, here, I can do this. I clicked like this, but when in reality, I think I should have clicked like this. Because I end up getting positioned here, instead of, when I could be like here. So yeah, just more instances of bad clicks. So yeah, she ends up getting stunned just walking away. I can force her, this flash was actually really bad. I mean, actually no, it wasn't really bad. Initially I was going to say the flash is bad because I don't get back to the wave on time, but I'm not getting back to this wave on time anyway. Another idea I had was maybe just going for the taunt is bad in general, because this wave, at this point, this wave's, at the point at which I taunt her, the wave's going to crash for sure. Especially because this cannon's like, already got fucked up so badly. So maybe this was over bloodthirsty, but meh. Regardless, wave's still like, whatever, it's fine. It's pushing out, but it's pushing out super slowly, so I'll have the protection of the wave when I try to crash it. She also sends TPs back, which is like, pretty good for me, I think. It's kind of wasteful, however. Okay. Kind of react slowly to this, but end up seeing this going down. Looking for taunt, no flash. If I had flash, Italy's dead, by the way, for sure. She ends up dying anyway, but it doesn't get as scuffed as it does. Yeah. At this, halfway through, I realized I can't do anything for her, so just good luck, but she ends up getting out somehow. Really insane. Don't know how she did. But yeah, my lady's slow pushing out, just looking to crash probably this wave. I didn't actually notice the pink there, but I care more about the wave at this point. The thing I really hate about Shen is like, this wave is like debatably crashable. In my head, I didn't know if I could crash this or not, just because you just do nothing in the wave. You take so long to push waves. Usually on Shen, I just default to trying to slow push the next wave out, but also this is really bad. She should have seen me. She's Poppy's just too good. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Actually, I haven't thought about that. I put my cursor too far. That's probably why I missed it. If it's just on top of her, I hit her 9 times out of 10. Regardless, get this trade off. I could have gotten a third auto, but I figured I would have lost cannon if I did, so just went back for the cannon. Okay, now I 90% sure I can crash this wave. Just start hitting the wave as much as I can. Actually, the wave was crashing, like, no matter what anyone did, so I didn't need to shove it too hard. Okay. Was thinking about diving her, but I don't think I'm diving pop to a W. Yeah, this is really bad. This ulti coming up. For some reason, I think that Nidalee can kill her, but she just has Zaryan's kills her, and I end up wasting ult. I have to walk back top. I end up losing, not a ton, but a little bit, like the melees. Okay. Now this is like, eh. This position could be way better. Yep. Just same thing. End up crashing this wave and basing for Tiamat. Also, at this point in the match, I mean, I'm pretty sure you just beat the shit out of her, like at every point, as long as you don't just get hit by every single Q. Kind of agree for W, but doesn't matter. Should have been thinking more about how to avoid her damage with like my shield and stuff better, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure she's just griefing here too, by the way. I should have seen that Nidalee was bot and then just gone for a taunt here. I was planning on just crashing the wave, but when she steps up like this, I could have just taunted her here, and then my Q would have came up. If I taunt, Q, click this way. Actually, it's kind of an awkward angle now I think about it. Because if I taunt her, I don't think I have time to get over here. And then I either get pinned to the wall here. Here, I can have pin this. So, Drew, watch this. So I think my best opportunity to taunt was here. And then she can either pin me out this wall or just push me into turret range and I get fucked up. She can ult me. Okay, at this point I see the waves pushing out, so I'm pretty free to either base or just go get hunting fruit. And I'm just staying in the wave. It's a really grief for W or Q. Just wasted it for no reason. Yeah, I don't really even know what I'm thinking at this point in the lane. I think I'm just autopilot, to be honest. Can't really step up to her. Q again for fun. She's bad though, so she just takes damage. Yeah, I have no help for the Echo. So. Oh man, this is bad too. I mean, actually, I kind of got baited here, but the really bad part was that taunt. I don't know what's wrong with me. I swear I wasn't playing this bad the other two games, but the other games I played, but these are the last ones I played. I just taunt for no reason. Could have just clicked out of it. So what ends up happening is I don't have taunt for this fight, so Kiana just gets fucked up. If I taunt there, her Nectar probably does. Oh, I actually skipped over something. I'll go back to it after this. Okay. Just slow push this wave out. Slow push this wave, crash next, then look for ulti opportunity. It's fine right now. Could have pushed that a little slower, but actually, you already pushed Slave so slow, Shen. Probably find a shove there. This Poppy's just bad, so get a huge trade on her. Kind of a bad click, or had one misclick, but it's fine. Yep. Again, I probably could look for dive here, but I see the potential plus the pop. The dive's kind of risky if she has W plus E and R, so if I had Ignite, maybe there's an argument to go for it, but I don't think I can kill her from this HP. Start looking by here, see if I need to ult or not. I know I was in the range for Poppy to probably kill me, so didn't want to use it too haphazardly. I think going for this fruit's grief, but she ends up griefing it just to start, so you'll see. She should never hit this turret, for sure. So, I'm just doing this. Yep. And then, yeah, that ends up saving the wave, but it got kind of fucked from just all the missteps I made early. Yeah, this point lane's basically over. So the one thing I wanted to go back and look at, which I skipped over, was... see if I can find it. So I didn't know she bought Core Pop plus 3 D Shield. Oh, here we go. I have no idea how some of these taunts are hitting, by the way. Yeah. He said I didn't auto him, but yeah, I autoed as much as I could. Nothing I could do there. Okay, so looking back this lane, honestly, it wasn't even that many mechanical errors. Like, they were mechanical errors, but they weren't Shen errors. They were just laning errors. Oh, whoops. So, bad clicks all around. So, a lot of the bad clicks were around CS, just like not pressuring her correctly on CS, plus like clicking into walls and stuff like that against Poppy. Um, yeah. Another thing, it was just kind of autopilot moments where it didn't really look like I had a plan. Talked about that. That was the bad click. Shove that in. Bad Shenar, which is like, again, I would just say I was tired, but yeah, it's just bad. This is when I would say I didn't really have a plan on what I was doing. I was just like kind of trading her for fun. And then yeah, again, this was just like I didn't really know what I was doing. Ends up working out because she's bad, but yeah. I don't know, just bad lane. Like I said, these are just two bad games I played yesterday. Wanted to look over, see exactly what happened. And it's just like when you play a bad lane, I think at like a higher level, it's not that you did some like really egregious stuff. It's just that, I mean, obviously there are lanes like that, but for me at least, it's like the lanes where there's just a lot of small micro errors that like really annoy me because it's, I don't know, it's hard to replicate in a game, I guess, like the exact micro errors you made. But yeah, hopefully it's helped me and helped you guys learn a little about what we're laning, seeing my thought process. I think I went over a couple more things than I usually would have, like if I was just bot reviewing on my own. So yeah, productive. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out.